Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We are back on the mini ramp because I have another trick I want to teach you. It is the backside disaster Sugarcane, one of my favorites. Let's get it. I would consider this more of an intermediate to advanced mini ramp trick, but like I said, it's one of my favorites. And basically what a backside disaster Sugarcane is, you're gonna go up the ramp, you're gonna do a backside 180, land in disaster with the coping right in the middle of your board, and before you go in, you're actually gonna push with your toes and you're gonna go into a frontside Smith, but we call it a Sugarcane since you're going backside before you roll back into the mini ramp. So before you do this trick, there's three other things you wanna learn how to do first, and the first one is a fakie frontside Smith stall. The second thing you want to know how to do is a backside disaster. And if you don't know how to do it, I've got a card at the top of this video. Go back and watch that video and then come back and learn how to do this one. And the last thing you want to know how to do is a fakie disaster Smith. And just like the previous trick, I've got a card to a trick tip that I've already taught this one. Go learn that one. It's going to make learning this one so much easier. Before you do this trick, you need to know where to put your feet, and I put my feet right here. I put my front foot directly over the front bolts, and my back foot goes on the tail, but my toes are in this pocket so that I can scoop and do a backside 180 to land in that disaster. So to do this trick, you're gonna drop in on the other side. Make sure that you have enough speed. You actually wanna have a little bit more speed than you would a backside disaster. And the reason being, you're actually gonna be a little bit more on top of the deck when you get up there so that you can shuffle into a Sugarcane. So make sure to drop in, get enough speed, bend your knees, and as you approach the coping, start turning backside with your shoulders first. With your toes over on that tail, you're gonna scoop or pop into the backside disaster. And as soon as you land in it, you wanna make sure that your knees are bent, that your shoulders are square with your knees, your hips, and your toes. And from there, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put more pressure onto the back foot on your toes. And you're gonna scoop almost just like you did into the disaster, like a backside 180. Scoop until you land into the Smith position. Like I said, since you're going backside, if you were to do this as a slide into a grind, we call it a Sugarcane. So as soon as you scoop and you feel the coping catch on your back truck, you're gonna feel all of your weight go back onto the heel of your board, and that's where you're gonna keep the pressure so that you stay in Sugarcane. From there, it's gonna feel a little weird, you're gonna feel twisted up, but going back in is the exact same thing as doing a fakie frontside Smith. So don't get too intimidated, don't get too discouraged when you get into it. Just make sure that you bend your knees, look over your front shoulder as you go back in, release the pressure from your heel, and you will ride right back into the ramp. So I have three tips I would recommend when you first start trying this trick that I think will help you do this trick a lot quicker. The first one is when you get into backside disaster, really practice scooping in harder than you think that you need to. One of the scariest things doing this is when you do it and you don't lock in, but you think you're locked in and then you go back in and you hang up. I would definitely recommend scoop a lot harder with that back foot and your hips to shift into that frontside Smith position. It feels a lot safer when you actually land in the coping and know that you can ride back down the ramp. The second tip that I have for you is to go faster than a backside disaster. If you get all the way up and you're decked on the ramp, it actually gives you a little bit more confidence to get up there and then scoot over into the frontside Smith or Sugarcane position. So try to go a little bit faster, get all the way on top of the deck, and then try to shift into that frontside Smith. And the last thing I would say, if you've never done this before, or it feels weird to go from disaster into that Smith, find like a curb or a ledge or something at your skate park that you can set in board slide, even if it's a rail. Just set up on a board slide, try to find a flat rail, set up board slide, and then just practice kicking up into the frontside Smith. It feels super weird at first, but if you can do it on a curb, you can do it on a mini ramp. Like I said, this is one of my favorite tricks to do, and once you learn it, there are a ton of other variations. You can do it frontside into Smith, you can do so many different variations. So I hope you enjoy this one, learn it, try it on a mini ramp soon. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that it helped you learn a new trick, and maybe it'll unlock some more tricks for you to be able to do in the future. Like I said, it's a fun one. Throw it at a backyard mini ramp session or at your local skate park. But if you like this video, please make sure to actually like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to our channel for more mini ramp trick tips. And we have some other mini ramp videos right here. Make sure to check them out. Trick tips, sessions, just some really fun times on the ramp. Check them out.